This time on N-Scale Trains from Chris, we go from this to this. Let's get started. Hello and welcome and Happy New Year. Happy 2026. Sorry about the glasses. I'm not really wearing sunglasses, just like it came in from the snow and they're all tinted. Anyway, I haven't been working on the layout for a while. Anybody that, my few subscribers, thank you for your loyalty. I haven't posted in quite a while. So what happened was there was two issues. So one is, of course, I have a short over on, which side am I talking here? Over on this side, in this new section I was working on. I couldn't figure out, I was getting frustrated. And of course, my other I'm not doing the camera work here very well. The lift out, which if you've been following this channel at all, you'll know that it's been an ongoing issue. So I was avoiding coming out here, which I thought, well, that's not right. I've got all this wonderful space and all the money I've sunk into this thing. So we need to do something. So the problem with the lift out is that most people, when they do a lift out, they have one or two tracks going across. I had a whole major part of the layout, actually. So what I thought is, what if I eliminated the lift out? So I redrafted the plan. Sorry all this talking head stuff. I'll try to get through it quickly. I redrafted the plan without the lift out. And because of the space requirements to get what I wanted, because Merritt Yard is a major focal point here. Let's look at the layout itself, because I'm bored. Okay, so Merritt Yard, this is Merritt Yard. It's kind of a major focal point, and I needed all of this real estate, including this. But you see what I've done here? I've got the yard lead on here. I've got turnouts on here. There's too much going on, and this is going to be an ongoing issue. So I redrafted it so Merritt Yard will be over there on that wall. It'll be, and I shared it with my love of my life, my wife, and she said, well, what about being able to run trains all the way around the outside? And I thought, well, that wasn't a big part of the layout, but for instance, if I'm not having this, and you're leaving from Niagara Falls Yard, you're just gonna go around the corner and you're in St. Catharines, Merritt. And I thought, that's kind of boring. It'd be fun to run at least once around, right? And then I want to run the occasional passenger train past. So I redrafted my plan again, and it worked. It means this grade back over here, it's not really fair. My finger is causing it to come out of focus. But this grade over here has to come down. I won't need it anymore, because that'll be the main line, which is here. And what I'll do here in this section, I'll probably have a view block right about here. So you won't see the industries on the other side when you enter the room. You'll just see the main line. And I'll probably put some interesting photo scenery or something on it. But anyway, that's what I need to do. And I need to do some tear out and reconstruction. So I'm kind of sort of starting over, but not. I really like this track plan. Especially since all of the track it was based on is disappearing. It's all being pulled out of the city. So as a historical thing, it's kind of neat too, which is a big part of what we do in model railroading. I wanted to address the issues with the lift out. Okay, so like I said, I've got two turnouts on this thing. Actually, I've got three turnouts, don't I? But the other issue is this is the throat of Merritt Yard, and it's a critical piece of infrastructure. And if this wasn't working while trying to switch, that'd be a nightmare. So that's another reason why I'm gonna get rid of this. It's gonna move over behind me. Okay, I got everything cleaned off. I honestly thought it'd be more work. There's my Dave the Minion over there. But, and I did a quick vacuum of the surface, but I cleaned off all the rolling stock and locomotives I had strewn and buildings I had strewn all over the place. So now, it needs to be torn up, like some of it needs to be torn up. It's like this needs to be moved. The other thing I didn't do, and I don't know why, I didn't paint all this. I painted the lift out, you can see that, but I don't know why. So before I lay any track down, I do have paint that I bought, and it's this right here. It's kind of earth tone. So yeah, this all needs to be painted. After I get the tear out done, I hope I'm not spinning around too much and making you seasick. I need to paint the foam. So the next job will be to tear out this grade. It's a bit rough, as you can see where the glue was. So my next job is I'm going to take some sandpaper, c'est and I'm just going to smooth it out before then it needs to be painted. I left the wires in there, I'll just work around them. But yeah, I just need to smooth all that out, and then I can paint all this. So what I should have done. This is what I used. I just used a piece of scrap wood wrapped in this 120 grit paper. Worked really well. You can see it's, there's some traces there, but it's smooth to the touch. That's all I was really worried about. It's going to get painted over anyway. I got that all the way around the corner, all the way down there. So that's all done. The next job is to clean all this up, and then we're gonna paint it. I use my handy dandy shop vac. And look at this, we get this all nice and clean. I discovered something. For some reason, this piece here didn't get glued down. And my carpenter's glue is out here, but one of my other favorite adhesives, I've probably shown this before, is this stuff. I wasn't sure though, will it etch foam? So I sprayed it on this piece of foam here. No etch. So I'm gonna use this to attach this. All right, here it is. Oh, that worked really good. It was quick too. Yeah, so that's fixed. Now I'm looking at painting. All right, I got it painted. Yeah, I'm a little sloppy along the walls. I'm not the greatest painter in the world, but this is just to give it a nice coat. So I did this section, and then I'm gonna work around the room, kind of a piece at a time. But so there's kind of the earth tone done for that. Here it is. It's not the most award-winning paint job, but it's covering up the pink, and that's all I really. I'm planning to work on this area next. So it means I got to move all this track work. I'll probably shuffle it over to the painted area. So that's what I've done is I've sanded all the glue spots and anything that would stick up. It's not mirror smooth, but it's smooth enough to put tracks on. Anyway, and I've vacuumed up all the dust and debris and pulled through all the wires that I had pulled. So now it's ready to paint. One quick little thing I wanted to share is I was painting the wall, you can see over here. So I got, hey, why didn't I just put this in here so you can get paint on this, and then I can pull it out and move it. So we'll see. I actually went ahead and I've finished painting this. You can see it's drying now. But I've done all this. It's now coated, and now I get to do kind of starting all over. So that's where I think I'm going to end it for this time. Thanks for watching.